Now that a framework for reopening has been approved, staff will work over the next week to finalize all safety protocols. We'll share those details just as soon as they're released. As this pandemic continues to hit our nation, private schools and tutoring services are doing what they can to help students stay on track. Caresse Jackman spoke with one parent in different academic centers across the area that are doing their part to make sure our kids are ready for school. Caresse?
Yeah, hey, Tom. Parents are telling me that they are really worried about COVID-19 and the impact it will have on this upcoming school year. Not only that, they're worried about the ripple effects it's had on their education just over the past few months. And that's why a lot of tutors are also stepping up to make sure that they have the proper education.
Safety and a good education are two of the most important things Portia Sabin wants for her 9-year-old son this school year.
I live with my 83-year-old father, and if my son is going to school every day and coming home, I don't feel like my dad is necessarily safe.
He's on his way to the 4th grade at Julia Green, a Metro public school. Hearing the news the district's allowing kids to participate in virtual learning is a relief, but she's also worried about the ripple effects of COVID-19 and how it's impacting students. It's why she decided to get her son a tutor.
I think parents we're all talking about how no one's ever had to do this before, and so it's really difficult to try to figure it out.
What are you hearing from parents right now?
Students have been behind even before the pandemic, so students have needed academic support, and I would say now more than ever.
Katie Schmitz, the owner of Thrive Tutoring. She's noticed a large increase in calls just over the last week. Parents looking for tutors.
And I also am hearing a lot of gosh, my kid was just hitting the ground running. We just had a good setup going and we had figured everything out, whether it's with my students' IEP or 504 plan or just in general. We were just kind of getting going and feeling good. And then March hit and everything just sort of went out the window.
Schmidt says she's jumped into the world of student management by building a team of teachers to support students while also following CDC guidelines.
Sending teachers to the home to manage a child that a family has or multiple children as they are engaging in their virtual learning to make sure they understand the directions, they are tracking with the teacher, they're able to have a little bit of on-hand help in case they have a question that pops up.
Jennifer Johnson, Director of Communications at the Learning Lab and Gateway Academies, also seeing an uptick in calls.
What we've seen is an increase because there are a lot of kids that have autoimmune disorders that prevent them from safely re-entering.
So social distancing while making sure kids stay ahead is important now more than ever.
I think our students will continue to go, barring any kind of regulations from the government, in masks until it's safe.
Such an important issue, Tom, for so many of the parents out there. Now, if you'd like any more information on those services, we'll have that for you on our website, WSMV.com. Tom?